doesn't mean you're poor.
It don't come easy.
If you got no one to lean on, that's when you know you hit rock bottom.
You sure?
That's the one. I have to repair it or it'll rot.
Do you think it's caused by the windmill?
Look around. That's a
Probably
See
not.
this? The city.
Perhaps I should move away.
It's just wait.
And where would you go? It's the same everywhere.
Get in here! Last time, quiet. They'll hear you. Help you with something? Great. I have to tell my kids no food tonight. Again.
I've always thought in every ending, there's a chance for a new beginning.
I have lost them all. They're gone. And they were so...
Wait, who's gone? Do you need help?
Oh, no, my friend. Thank you. But there's nothing to be done here.
But why? Who did you lose?
My fish. My precious fish. Can you imagine what it's like to keep fish when water is so hard to come by? But they were my friends. My teachers.
Welcome to the real world. Clean water is a luxury. Maybe you're better off not wasting water on fish anyway.
I don't blame you for not understanding. You would have to spend some time with fish to understand. My fish, my precious fish. Can you imagine what it's like to keep fish when water is so hard to come by? But they were my friends, my teachers.
Why would you sacrifice water for fish?
But why not?
Because water is expensive. It's a rare commodity.
Oh, I know that. I had to give away almost all I had. My supplies, a flour, and my father's weapons. But they can't survive without the water, of course. And out there, in the world, who knows how many fish are left? Most water has been polluted. Oh, all the dead fish I have seen floating belly up. Such a sad sight.
Why are fish so important to you?
Can I ask you a question in return? Why is this weapon so important to you?
I needed to protect myself, to survive.
Ah, you see, it's all so subjective, isn't it? What's necessary, what's not? For me, fish are fundamental to existence. Fish teach you everything you need to know about life.
And now I'm curious, where are your fish?
Unfortunately, like I said, my fish are not with us anymore. They're gone.
What happened?
Someone ate them.
Wait, someone ate your fish?
Someone broke into my home and ate all of my fish. Then he drank all the water.
The water you sacrificed so much for. Who? Tell me. Want me to go after him?
Nah, forget about it. I think I know who it was. I saw discarded fish bones in front of his place. But let's forget about it.
What? You don't want revenge? He ate your fish.
One of the many things fish teach you, as I mentioned, is patience and accepting what fate brings you. Once you watch them for a while, just swimming in their tank, they don't question where they are. They don't complain that the tank is too small. They just are.
Wait, what? So let me get this straight. You spent everything on the water for your fish, then someone ate your fish and drank that water, and yet you're not angry?
Oh, I was angry. But what does anger do for me? It causes nothing but negativity and remorse. Maybe one day we'll fish in rivers and oceans again. Fishing. Ah, yes. Fishing can also teach you a lot about life.
You sound like some kind of fish monk.
I'm poor as a monk now. That is for sure. Farewell, my friend. I'm sorry you can't learn anything from my fish.
Business is booming.
Check out the stalls. They've got all sorts of weird gadgets salvaged from remote places in the city.
Best selection!
Haven't seen my kids in months because of the center.
We have to pick this up quickly, sis.
Yeah.
Why?
Do you know how I found these?
No, you didn't tell me.
Yesterday, I had some wine with, you know.
Oh, you gotta stop
Yeah.
talking to these girls, bro. I'm not listening to you. You don't have good heart, bro.
Yeah.
Heed and bear witness, for this is the news of the last city standing. Today, a chicken and a young ewe went missing from Deirdre Hughes' rooftop farm in South Horseshoe. Several eyewitnesses reported seeing a suspicious woman wearing a red gown and a blue shawl roaming the farm at the hour of the presumed death. If you notice a citizen displaying unusual behavior, report it to your council lead or the nearest PK. Any information leading to the
Man, I'm so thirsty. Haven't seen my kids in months because of this ridiculous blockade. Back off, kid.
Inhibitor container detected.
I knew this old Carl and Ellie. Used to live above the antique shop on Horseshoe. They were like 80 years old. They were still in love. I wonder what happened to them.
She's seeing a peacekeeper. Her parents are gonna flip.
Hey, I heard Carl talking about water restrictions last night.
Inhibitor container detected.
So you forget what happened last night. They'll hear you.
Sometimes I wake up at night. To forget the fall even happened. It's about the only time I smile. Then I see the goddamn UV lights.
I wonder what the hell is going on in the center. PK's restricted access.
Please, help me. I haven't seen my kids in months because of this ridiculous blockade at the center. Can you stop this shit? What is all that anyway? I'm nothing to you. Please, let me go. Well, I'm a pass his test.
I won't give you to the butcher, Goatee. No way. What have you ever done to anyone?
You were supposed
Maybe
to
I
be
do
discreet.
feed you a bit
Not go
much,
shouting
okay,
through the
but
bazaar.
you deserve
They
it.
surprised me. How was I supposed to know they had shears?
You couldn't have screwed it up more than you did.
Discreetly kill a military
Easy for you
leader.
to say.
I met Lucas several times, and for a PK, he seemed accessible to me.
Maybe that was his problem. Ada must have been pleased.
Well, if he was, he didn't show it.
Don't go shouting in the middle of the bazaar.
Hey, watch where you're going. What a day. No frigging way I can do it. 5 years of learning and all for nothing.
The mood for some easy money?
What's the problem?
Hey, aren't you the pilgrim they wanted to hang? Man, you were in luck there. I could use some of that luck. I'm Alberto's apprentice. Not for long, probably. It's the 3rd time I'm taking a shot at this test. If I fail again, Craftmaster Alberto's gonna kick me out.
Hey, what's a craftmaster?
You're not from around here, right? Craftmasters are people who invent new technology, design innovations, all sorts of gadgets that might help in combat. Alberto's the Grand Master around here. Like I said, I'm his apprentice. People laugh at him, that he's slow and not very eloquent, but he's a real friggin' genius.
What's this test about?
I have to design something useful for the citizens. I already invented underwater reading glasses for Alberto, then a retractable dog leash, but he kept jamming. And besides, we have no dogs here. All my ideas are worthless. Now is my last chance to prove that I am not worthless. So I spent the last several weeks walking around the bazaar and thinking hard. And then I hit it. Our goats. They're kept in cages because they eat crops. But life in cages makes them sad, and they give less milk. So I came up with the idea of a fence, energized with just a tiny bit of voltage. That would keep the goats under control, but let them produce more milk. I called this invention the electric fence.
Yeah, that's a little rough. Stressed goats can give bitter milk.
Seriously? Goats get stressed?
Wouldn't you, if someone electrocuted you and then went for your crotch?
Oh, no. It's only a very small voltage. Won't do more than tickle them.
So, what seems to be the problem with this invention of yours?
I'm missing a few parts, and they're not that easy to get. I'm worried I won't be ready on time. Maybe you could help me. If you find them for me, I'll give you one of my super cool inventions.
Nothing to do with goats, I hope.
Nah, something much more interesting. You'll see. I just need some electric parts. I'll dismantle them for resistors and other useful things. As far as I know, they could be found in 2 places. One's an old hardware store on Fitzwilliam Place, near the water tower. Alberto says they'll be there for sure. But it's a dark place, full of turned creatures. You have to go there at night.
And the other option?
Whatever's left of military patrols. I know of one place south of Horseshoe, near the old electrical substation. Bandits roam in the area, so it's possible there's nothing left there. In which case you'll have to look for other patrol remains, or take a night trip to the store.
Looks like you're in luck after all. I have the parts you need on me.
Are you serious? That's just fantastic! Heaven must have sent you.
Here.
I don't know how to thank you. One more thing. Could you help me set up my show? My installation's right outside the main entrance. Turn it on, please. I'll go get Alberto. Wait till he sees it. Meet me by the goat pen then, near the wall.
Runs out, we're all gonna be fucked. PK and civilian alike.
Might have some work for you. Don't recognize me? Or are you allergic to making money? Listen, Pilgrim. We can make a killing, you and me. You just need to get me some beets, radishes, parsnips.
There he is. Grab him, Ed. He's a murderer.
What?
Julian, Luke's been poisoned. From the water you sold him, Bevan says.
What? But I don't sell water.
Liar. Luke told me he got it from you. Whatever's in it has him ranting and raving now.
You sure he didn't blame me after he started renting?
Oh, wait a minute. Do you have proof?
Of course. The water came in a bottle. Luke got that water in one of your bottles. When I tell Carl about this, you'll hang!
Bevan, wait! I swear, I don't even sell water, damn it!
If you're lying, Julian, you're fucking toast.
I wonder what the hell is going on in this.
Wait, so then, if you're not selling water, how'd someone get a hold of one of your bottles?
Knowing that shithead Luke, he probably stole it. That would be like him. Even if he did, my water's pure as melted snowflakes.
So, maybe it's revenge.
For what? Everyone loves me. Never had an enemy in my life. Wait a second. Wait. Shit. Except maybe Marco. That bastard. Come to think of it, he's got an axe to grind for me. It was a long time ago. Never mind. Listen. He lives above an old shop on the west end of Villador on Houndfield Lane. I traded him a few kilos of my finest flour for the water. Prove he poisoned it and half my flour is yours. Can you do that for me?
I guess I could check it out.
And there's one more thing. I'm a little embarrassed. Hans might also have a bottle of this water.
I thought you weren't selling it.
I'm not, except, well, to Hans and... Can you go warn him? He's also on Houndfield, a few buildings down.
Something's fishy about this, Julian. Look, you better be telling the truth, otherwise it'll be hard to help you.
Just you got holes in your shoes doesn't mean you're poor. If you got no one to lean on,
Hey, that's the pill.
I craft and carry only the finest.
That's the pilgrim.
Psst, you. Got water for sale?
Yes. Someone with moon-sized balls who wanted to send a message. You don't. Discreetly kill a military leader.
I met Lucas several times, and for a PK, he seemed accessible to me.
Maybe that was his problem. What if there's nothing to
Looking at all the dead people?
It says here they're missing.
Same difference. They never find them anyway.
Now then why the board?
It's been 15 years. Many people disappeared back then. My neighbor lost his 2 kids. But life goes on. Except, nobody has the courage to take those photographs down. But it's hopeless. Since there are no night runners, the search always ends the same.
Those night runners. Tell me about them.
What's there to say? Nearly all of them are dead. When they were around, they were the only ones not afraid to go out at night. They rescued those who didn't manage to get to a shelter. But of the entire group, only a few survived, including Frank, their former commander. Once upon a time, he was great. Now, he drinks himself into a stupor at his place in the Central Loop. Hard to say how much longer he'll be around.
When did all this happen?
A long time ago. Looking at you, you were still a kid yourself. Once upon a time, I came across 2 of them. 2 girls. They were 5 or 6 years old, and it looked like they hadn't eaten for a month.
What were their names?
I don't remember. I threw them some old bread and took off because they were shaking as if they were about to turn. Red eyes, swollen veins. I don't know what they were giving them there. Those psychos from the GRE.
Have you heard of kids who were in the GRE tests?
Huh. And who wasn't in the tests? The young, the old, the blind, the deaf. Everyone came to find a vaccine. Some for cash, others to cheat destiny and not get infected. But that was the devil's bargain of Villador. Walled in with the plague, but given the chance to be the ones who gave the cure to the world. Well, the virus won. The study was eventually discontinued. And the children? Officially, no one tested on children. Human rights and other crap.
And unofficially?
And unofficially. Apparently, some of the kids were taken out of the city. The rest, well, they just scattered around the city, abandoned. If the infected didn't get them, then hunger or darkness did.
Where are all these kids at now?
After all those years, most of them are probably dead. If someone got luckier and is still wandering around, they would probably be in the Central Loop. More peacekeepers there. Easier to survive.
Someone must know more.
Why? The past is the past, and there's no point in dredging it back up. Everyone has their own problems. Here and now, Pilgrim. Everyone fights for themselves.
Haven't seen my kids in months because of this ridiculous blockade of the center.
I feel like someone has sucked all the life
Set
out
up a greenhouse yet?
Don't you like rain?
I'm missing boys.
My brother died on a day like
Not the end
this.
of the world.
I didn't know you had a brother.
I did.
Bumming me out.
was
I don't feel like working.
Notice a
Have you
swarm
decided
of
what you're
infected
doing
heading
with the
this
grain
way.
this year?
Someone's been stealing
Half for
all the
sale,
pieces.
half for
I know,
myself.
but
I'm sorry.
He's doing anything
And
about
for your
it.
brother.
Don't mention him. He still hasn't paid me for last year.
I came here in
I've lived here forever. Maybe that's why I'm constantly depressed.
I ain't leaving the bazaar today. The wind's blowing from the east. That's a bad omen.
Everything all right?
No, it's grilled. The goat is grilled. I'm such an idiot.
What happened?
I must have overcalculated the voltage.
See? He's useless.
I'm sorry. I don't know how I could get it so wrong.
I told you it would be a waste of time.
Why? I don't think so. This is very... It has big, huge...
You're saying it has potential.
Potential, yes. It could be an effective weapon.
A weapon?
It's a ready formula. If you just use it on a weapon, it could raise your odds against turned creatures. The brave goat gave its life to science. There's dinner for everyone. And you? I take you as, and pronounce you,
Craftmaster? Really? Oh my gosh, thank you. Thank you.
We'll talk later. Come, Vincenzo.
I can't thank you enough. Here, take this. If it's not strong enough, come round to my Craftmaster workshop.
Sure, thanks. Just, watch yourself out there, okay?
No worries, friend.
Bet you wonder where all the guns went, right? Army seized him after a lunatic killed a bunch of people in March 2024. God knows who's got him now.
Did you know that the city nearly burned to the ground in 1772? They rebuilt it all, though. Well, not like it lasted for very long.
Sometimes I wake up at night and forget the fall even happened. That's about the only time I smile.
You have such well-kept hands.
Thanks. That's nice of you. I saw him.
How dare they close the passage to the center? We are free people.
I don't want to upset him. What? You know, family is family. And you.
You're with someone?
At least I have a reason to look for an apartment.
Well, what can I say?
I know of one that's
I'm not at all surprised.
stealing out even as nobody's doing anything about it.
Did you say? I get it. Sorry.
You know, they used to call this time of day the golden hour.
I keep telling everyone we should be getting ready for what's going on.
But hey,
Hey, kid. You know some old world folks recorded audio time capsules when they realized the shit was gonna hit the fan? Gotta look.
Hey, Hangman. How's the neck?
Very funny.
Let me tell you something. If I were you, then I'd have wished for them to end me. Would you rather have needless deaths on your conscience?
I wish you didn't hang the innocent here.
Well, it all worked out, didn't it, Pilgrim? You didn't kill anyone, and you're free. Win-win.
Who is Barney?
Everyone knows Barney here.
I don't. Tell me.
I wouldn't bother yourself about Barney. He doesn't like nosy people. Liable to piss him off if he finds out. And you don't want that kind of trouble.
Now I definitely want to know more.
Okay. He's Sophie's younger brother. Some say he's crazy, but he's a pillar of the bazaar. The PKs are afraid of him, and they should be. Barney is no one to fuck with.
I ain't leaving the bazaar today. The wind's blowing from the east. That's bad. Hey, I heard Carl talking about water restrictions last night. Know anything about it, Aiden? You're a pilgrim, aren't you?
That's right. Do you hang people for that, too?
I just wanted to say that I was rooting for you.
Uh-huh. Thanks for standing up for me.
What? But I didn't... Ah, I get it. Sarcasm. Look, it's not that easy to go against the crowd.
Sure.
I know people are scared of pilgrims sometimes, but... Shit. You survived outside the walls. It had to be something.
Got bad season coming. How do you like Villador so far?
Sometimes if I stay out too long, I get the feeling that there's no one left in the city. And then this horrible fear overwhelms me.
How's New Paris holding up? I have a cousin there.
Say something like that.
Just kidding. You two are a match made in heaven.
Why are you smiling?
Every time I see you,
You're worrying about
just
something,
wake up at night and
and then
forget
everything
the
works
fall
out.
even happened.
Really?
It's about the only time I smile.
Watch out for specials out there. The chemicals turn some zombies into monsters
Sure,
straight from hell.
You work too much.
I wonder, what's the point of all this, you know?
Get inside, Aiden.
Have you ever planted common meal? It's good for digestion.
That's when the monster...
Hell, I can't even get nettle to sprout.
Maybe try fennel then. That'll even grow through concrete.
I thought farming would be less complicated.
Unfortunately, nothing good comes easy.
Says the guy with a bunch of children, one born right after another. Like your wife's a
Since PK's restricted access.
You think making that many kids that quickly was easy? That shit's exhausting.
Just because you got holes in your shoes doesn't mean you're poor. If you got no one to lean on, that's when you know you hit rock bottom.
You know, sometimes I wonder what we did wrong. Surely God is punishing us for something.
Psst, you. Got water for sale? I'll pay half a crystal per gallon. Just because you got holes in your shoes doesn't mean you're poor. If you got no one to lean on, that's when you know you hit rock bottom.
Sometimes I wake up at night and forget the fall that happened. Don't think about the old Shyman smile. Just talk to the Bulgarian and I see the goddamn feelings. Come on. Who said to you if you can afford his jacked up prices?
You come over to see us next week. Hey, back off! I can't promise that. I'd come. Haven't seen my kids in months because of this ridiculous